You know those songs that hit so hard they live rent-free in your head for decades? Reggae and dancehall are full of artists who had that one shining moment where everything just clicked. They dropped a track that took over parties, radio stations, and beach playlists from Kingston to London, then vanished into music history. Today we're counting down 15 unforgettable one-hit wonders in reggae and dancehall. Some were pure vibes, others were full of attitude, but all of them left their mark. Let's start with the early 90s, when reggae first went global in a big way. Snow, Informer, 1992. Let's be real, Informer is one of those songs everyone knows, but almost nobody understands. It dropped in 1992, and suddenly a white guy from Toronto was rapping in Jamaican patois, like he'd been raised in Kingston instead of Canada's frozen north. His real name is Darren O'Brien, but the world came to know him as Snow. Yeah, Snow, the most Canadian stage name imaginable. What made Informer so unforgettable wasn't just its catchy hook, it was the confusion. People were like, is he saying actual words? The song's chorus, Informer, you know say daddy me, snow me, I'll go blame, became the mumble anthem of the decade. Yet somehow, that same chaos worked. The beat hit hard, the flow was tight, and it had just enough reggae flavor to sound fresh on American radio. Here's the twist. Snow wrote the song while he was in jail, and it's about being falsely accused of a crime. But that deeper meaning got buried under everyone's attempt to decode the lyrics. The song shot straight to #1 on the Billboard, Hot 100, and stayed there for 7 weeks. That's longer than some artists' entire careers. After that, silence. Snow tried to follow up with a few singles, but nothing came close. Still, Informer turned into a cultural meme before memes were even a thing. Drake even gave him a nod decades later by sampling the track for his song Snowfall. So, while Snow might have vanished from the charts, his one big hit never melted. It's weird, it's catchy, and it's pure 90s magic. Shaka Damus and Pliers. Murder, She Wrote, 1992.
Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote.
If you've ever been at a party where Murder, She Wrote came on, you already know what happens. People stop mid-conversation, someone shouts, Chaka Demus, and the dance floor fills instantly. It's one of those rare songs that never lost its spark, no matter how many decades passed. Released in 1992, this track by Chaka Demus and Pliers is the definition of timeless dancehall. It's got the perfect mix of bounce, melody, and cheeky storytelling. The lyrics tell the story of a woman named Maxine, described as a bit of a troublemaker when it comes to love. The way they deliver it feels like a playful warning, wrapped in rhythm and charm. At the time, reggae and dancehall were breaking into the mainstream, but Murder, She Wrote went even further. It became a global anthem. Clubs from Kingston to London to New York couldn't resist spinning it. Even people who didn't understand the patois sang along. The chemistry between Shaka Damus's deep vocals and Pliers' smoother tone created something electric. The song also stands out because of its sample. The instrumental borrows from the classic rhythm Bam Bam by Sister Nancy, another reggae icon. That connection gave the track a familiar energy that kept listeners hooked. Murder, She Wrote didn't just dominate the charts. It became cultural shorthand. You'll still hear it pop up in commercials, movies, and DJ sets today. It's one of those tracks that bridges generations. Every time it plays, it's like a universal signal. It's time to dance. Shaka Damus and Pliers had other songs, but none came close to this level of fame. Murder, She Wrote is more than a one-hit wonder. It's dancehall immortality. Mad Cobra, Flex, 1992.
Time to have sex. Long time you have the road boy, you are sweet girl.
If slow jam energy had a national anthem, Flex would be it. Released in 1992, this song by Mad Cobra, real name Ewart Brown, took dancehall from the club to the bedroom. While most dancehall tracks were fast and fiery, Flex slowed everything down. It wasn't about hype or attitude, it was about smooth confidence and rhythm you could sway to without spilling your drink. The hook, Flex, Time to Have Sex, wasn't exactly subtle, but that's what made it fun. It was bold, catchy, and instantly memorable. The track slid right into the R&B wave of the early 90s, fitting in with hits from artists like TLC and Shy, while still keeping that unmistakable Jamaican edge. Flex hit number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it one of the first dancehall songs to cross over into the American mainstream. For a brief shining moment, Mad Cobra was the guy bringing island heat to American radio. It also helped that the beat had a sensual, head-nodding groove that felt just as good on the dance floor as it did during a slow grind. After Flex, Mad Cobra kept releasing music, but none of it caught fire the same way. He went back to harder, more traditional dancehall tracks, stuff that hit big in Jamaica but never hit pop radio again. Still, Flex remains his legacy track, the song that made him a one-hit wonder and a legend in the same breath. 3 decades later, the song still pops up in nostalgic playlists, R&B throwback mixes, and the occasional TikTok slow dance. It's smooth, seductive, and pure 90s gold. Dawn Penn. You Don't Love Me. No, no, no. 1994.
No, no, no.
If Heartbreak had a bass line, it would sound like You Don't Love Me. No, no, no. Released in 1994, Dawn Penn's hauntingly smooth voice turned an old rock-steady classic into a worldwide sensation. What many people don't realize is that this wasn't even a new song. Penn first recorded it in 1967 for Studio One. Nearly 3 decades later, she revived it, gave it a reggae meets dancehall polish, and accidentally made herself a one-hit wonder in the process. The track is hypnotic in its simplicity. That echoing keyboard, the steady drum beat, and Penn's emotional delivery come together like a slow burning spell. When she sings, "No, no, no, you don't love me and I know now," it's not a plea, it's a declaration. She's done pretending, and you can feel it in every note. The 1994 version blew up internationally, climbing charts in the UK, the US, and across Europe. It became a dancehall anthem for people nursing broken hearts with a glass in hand. The song even earned Penn a spot performing at major festivals and award shows, decades after she'd quietly stepped away from music. Despite the global success, Penn never replicated the hit, but her influence lived on. Artists like Rihanna, Beyoncé, and Damian Marley have sampled or referenced the song, keeping its legacy alive for a new generation. It's proof that sometimes the universe gives you one perfect moment, and that's all you need to be immortal in music history. Even today, You Don't Love Me, No, 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 feels timeless. It's part heartbreak anthem, part empowerment mantra, and 100% Jamaican soul. Omi, Cheerleader, Felix J.N. Remix, 2014.
So I think that I found myself up there.
Sometimes a song sneaks into your life so smoothly, you forget it wasn't always there. That's exactly what happened with Omi and Cheerleader. The original track came out in 2012 in Jamaica, a breezy, feel-good reggae tune. But it wasn't until German DJ Felix Jan remixed it in 2014 that it became a global smash. Suddenly, everyone from beaches to radio stations to Spotify playlists was singing along to that impossibly catchy hook. The remix turned the song into a tropical house-infused earworm that was perfect for summer. Its light, bouncy beat and Omi's smooth vocals made it irresistible. The lyrics are simple and sweet, a tribute to love and admiration for someone who feels like a constant source of support. That relatability, paired with a danceable rhythm, is exactly why it resonated worldwide. Cheerleader topped the charts in over 20 countries, including the US, UK, and Australia. It was the kind of track that dominated everything from commercials to TikTok videos before TikTok even existed in its current form. And yet, Omi never really replicated the same level of commercial success after this. He tried a few follow-up singles, but none captured that effortless magic. What makes this one-hit wonder remarkable is how it bridged genres. It brought reggae's joyful vibes into pop and electronic dance music, reaching listeners who might never have explored Jamaican music otherwise. It's catchy, carefree, and somehow makes you want to dance even when you're sitting at a desk. Omi may have one massive global hit, but it's a song that refuses to fade. Cheerleader is pure feel-good energy, a snapshot of a perfect summer, and a reminder that sometimes one song is all you need to make a lasting mark. Patra, Romantic Call, featuring Yo-Yo, 1993.
I say never hit again. I'm like the cane. I take up 8 to 80 people like Christ said. Just don't let them fight back. And next day, yeah, baby.
Some artists don't just release a song, they make a statement. That's exactly what Patra did with Romantic Call in 1993. At the time, she was at the top of her game, earning the title of Queen of the Dancehall for good reason. With her sharp vocals, bold attitude, and fearless style, she brought a new energy to dancehall that demanded attention. Romantic Call was her crown jewel, a track that combined reggae beats with hip-hop flair thanks to Yo-Yo's featured rap. The result was fresh, fun, and completely infectious. The song's lyrics are playful, yet assertive. Patra delivers them with confidence, letting the listener know she calls the shots in love and in life. It's flirtatious, sassy, and entirely unapologetic. The track's production perfectly balances catchy melodies with the danceable groove that makes you want to move, proving that Patra wasn't just a singer, she was a vibe. Even though her reign at the top was brief, it was impactful. Patra walked so every dancehall diva after her could strut. Artists like Lady Saw and Spice owe a little of their path-breaking energy to the space Patra carved out in the early 90s. She showed that a woman could dominate dancehall with both power and playfulness, and that one unforgettable hit could cement a legacy. Romantic Call remains iconic, not just because it's catchy, but because it captures a moment in music history when a female voice commanded the dancehall stage with confidence. Even today, it's a reminder of how a single song can define an era, influence future stars, and keep the spirit of a genre alive. Red Dragon, Compliments on Your Kiss, 1994. Some songs are instant mood boosters, and Red Dragon's Compliments on Your Kiss is exactly that. Released in 1994, this track has a breezy, easygoing feel that makes you want to nod your head and smile no matter what's going on around you. It's reggae pop at its most radio-friendly, with infectious melodies and a laid-back groove that sticks with you long after the song ends. The lyrics are lighthearted and charming, focused on giving praise to someone you admire. Red Dragon's delivery is smooth and confident, making the track feel warm and inviting. You can imagine this playing on a sunny afternoon, in the background of a beach party, or even on a hectic commute, instantly brightening your mood. This song basically sounds like sunshine. You could be in traffic, and it'd still make you smile. Although Red Dragon had other tracks in his catalog, Compliments on Your Kiss was the one that crossed over internationally. It reached audiences beyond Jamaica, topping charts in the UK and getting significant airplay on pop and reggae stations alike. The combination of approachable lyrics, catchy rhythm, and Red Dragon's charming style made it impossible to ignore. The track is also a reminder of how reggae can be both relaxed and vibrant. It doesn't rely on aggressive beats or heavy production. Its simplicity is part of its appeal. That's what makes it a classic one-hit wonder. People remember it not just as a song, but as a mood, a vibe, and a moment of pure musical sunshine. Even decades later, Compliments on Your Kiss is still the kind of track that makes you tap your foot, hum along, and feel just a little bit happier. It's Red Dragon's legacy in one bright, unforgettable hit. Ini Kamoze, Here Comes the Hot Stepper, 1994.
I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love it like that.
Some songs just explode out of nowhere, and Ini Kamoze's Here Comes the Hot Stepper did exactly that in 1994. From the first beat, it demanded attention, and by the chorus, the world couldn't get enough of it. Everyone knows the iconic hook, na 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 na, a chant so simple yet so infectious that it practically hypnotized anyone who heard it. You'd hear it everywhere, clubs, radio, commercials, and even at family gatherings where nobody admitted they liked reggae. Ini Kamoze had been active in the reggae scene for years, but this track catapulted him into global fame almost overnight. The song's swagger is undeniable. Seriously, this track had more confidence than half the rappers on the charts at the time. The beat sampled from Tana Gardner's Heartbeat gives it a groove that's impossible not to move to, while Kamoze's smooth yet assertive delivery carries the braggadocio effortlessly. The lyrics tell the story of a man who's sharp, aware, and unstoppable. A character that listeners instantly loved or wanted to be. The song's playful attitude made it fun for everyone, not just reggae fans. Its crossover appeal led it to top charts internationally, including the US Billboard Hot 100, and it stayed a staple on playlists for months. Despite Kamoze having a long career with multiple albums, Here Comes the Hot Stepper remains his defining moment. The song's combination of infectious hooks, playful attitude, and sheer confidence made it impossible to forget. Even today, that "na na 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 na" chant lives rent-free in 90s. Nostalgia, proving that a one-hit wonder can also be a cultural landmark. Mr. Vegas, Heads High, 1998.
Why you skin your teeth and make me see it? If you're sure from your bones that you never do it.
If Confidence had a theme song, it would be Heads High. Mr. Vegas dropped this track in 1998, and instantly it became both a club anthem and a message you could feel in your bones. It's dancehall with attitude, reminding women, and everyone listening, that respect isn't optional. And let's be honest, even your auntie knows this song, and she'll tell you to keep your head high while two-stepping like she's in a music video. The lyrics are sharp, playful, and empowering. Vegas calls out disrespect while keeping the groove irresistible. You can't help but sing along to that chorus, even if you only half understand the verses. The beat is classic late 90s dancehall, bouncy, rhythmic, and perfectly engineered to get bodies moving on any dance floor. Heads High wasn't just a hit in Jamaica. It climbed the UK singles chart, got massive radio play, and became a global introduction to dancehall's confident, infectious energy. DJs loved it because it was both a party starter and a sing-along track, something rare for a one-hit wonder. Even though Mr. Vegas released other music, nothing matched the worldwide reach of this song. It cemented his place in dancehall history and gave fans a track that blends empowerment, humor, and pure fun in one package. Decades later, Heads High still pops up on playlists, in weddings, and at parties, reminding everyone that a little attitude and a catchy hook can go a long way. It's proof that one perfect song can leave an impact that lasts far longer than any chart run. Tonto Metro and Devante, Everyone Falls in Love, 1998. Some songs just feel like love in musical form, and Tanto Metro and Devante captured that perfectly with Everyone Falls in Love. Released in 1998, this track is smooth, romantic, and instantly nostalgic. From the first beat, it sets a mood that's playful, flirty, and impossible not to smile at. This was the soundtrack to teenage crushes in the late 90s, a song you'd secretly play on repeat while daydreaming about that special someone. The track features Tonto Metro's confident toasting, combined with Devante's silky vocal lines, creating a balance between rhythm and romance. The lyrics are simple but effective, celebrating the universal experience of falling in love. It's catchy without being overbearing, fun without feeling frivolous. That combination helped it cross over from dancehall fans to mainstream radio audiences effortlessly. Everyone Falls in Love became a hit not just in Jamaica, but internationally, topping charts and earning heavy airplay in the UK and across the Caribbean. Its warmth and charm made it perfect for slow dances, summer playlists, and nostalgic throwbacks. The melody is timeless, and the production is light and airy, giving it an uplifting vibe that still resonates today. Despite their other releases, this remains the duo's defining song. Its charm lies in its simplicity, a feel-good love story, infectious melody, and playful rhythm. It's romantic, fun, and pure nostalgia, a one-hit wonder that captured the hearts of a generation. Even today, when Everyone Falls in Love plays, it transports listeners back to those first crushes, late-night radio, and the thrill of young love. That's the magic of a song that's more than a hit. It's a memory. Wayne Wonder, No Letting Go, 2003. Some tracks feel like a cool breeze on a warm day, and Wayne Wonder's No Letting Go is exactly that. When it dropped in 2003, it became the smooth crossover hit that even R&B fans claimed as their own. It had that gentle groove, that warm melody, and that soft romantic tone that made you float a little. Honestly, it was the kind of song that made you believe love could actually work out for once. Wayne Wonder had already built a name in reggae, but this song took him to an entirely different level. The production is clean and melodic. The rhythm is catchy without overwhelming you. His vocals glide over the track with a softness that gives the whole song a peaceful feel. It is tender without being corny and catchy without trying too hard. The lyrics celebrate the kind of love that feels steady and real. No drama, no nonsense, just a genuine connection that you do not want to lose. That message hit home for a lot of listeners. You could hear this track on reggae stations, hip-hop stations, R&B stations, and even mainstream pop playlists. It had that universal appeal that made it perfect for car rides, parties, and whatever daydreaming you were doing in 2003. No Letting Go climbed the Billboard Hot 100 and became Wayne Wonder's signature hit. Even though he released plenty of music before and after, nothing came close to the level of global attention this song earned. It was a moment, a vibe, and a gentle reminder that love songs do not have to scream at you to make an impact. Decades later, the track still shows up on nostalgic playlists because of its smooth sound and hopeful tone. One hit or not, Wayne Wonder delivered a song that still feels like a soft hug for your heart. Serrani, No Games, 2008. The moment this beat drops, you can practically feel the party lights flicker on. It's that instant shift in the air, like everyone suddenly remembers they look good, the rum tastes better, and the night might actually go somewhere No Games didn't just play at parties, it activated them. One bass line in, and the whole room snapped into the same rhythm, like Serrani himself was doing crowd control. The magic of this track is how it blends charm with confidence. Serrani isn't begging, but he's definitely not pretending he doesn't care. It's that perfect middle ground where a man is being honest, but still has enough swagger to make it sound like a promise instead of a plea. And let's be real, Caribbean men do declarations of love like no one else. They'll tell you they're done with the games, but you also know they could probably teach a masterclass on the subject. By 2008, this track had become a rite of passage. If you were outside, even a little bit, this song followed you everywhere. In bars with sticky floors, at soca fates where everybody was sweating like they'd trained for it, and at that one house party where you had to hold your cup like a newborn because the vibe was so packed you barely had elbow room. And the best part? It didn't matter how many times it played. The DJ could run it back mid-chorus and nobody complained. We all just went, yeah, that feels right. No Games is one of those rare hits that sits right between romance and reality. It's playful, but still sincere. It's nostalgic without aging out. And it carries that unmistakable 2000s Caribbean warmth, the kind that reminds you why you showed up to the party in the first place. Omi, Cheerleader, Felix JN Remix, 2014.
She grants my wishes like a genie in a bottle. Yeah, yeah.
Cheerleader is one of those songs that didn't just enter your life. It occupied it like it paid rent. From the first trumpet riff, the whole world suddenly felt sunnier, lighter, and suspiciously more commercial. You could be minding your business, buying toothpaste, and boom, there it was again, floating out of the pharmacy speakers like it had a GPS tracker on your location. The charm of this remix is that it took a sweet island breeze love song and wrapped it in crisp, bright dance floor production. Overnight, it became the soundtrack for people who didn't even know they liked reggae fusion. Suddenly, everyone was humming it. Kids, gym bros, moms doing meal prep, that one coworker who insists she doesn't listen to music made after 1998. Didn't matter. This track converted them all. What made it hit so hard was the feel-good confidence baked into the lyrics. Omi sounds genuinely happy to love his partner. Not tortured, not confused, not writing a breakup letter in the rain. Just straight up happy. You don't hear that enough in pop music. It gave people permission to admit they enjoyed something wholesome without feeling corny. And yes, some of those people were absolutely corny, but the song made it charming. By mid-2015, Cheerleader was basically the honorary mayor of everywhere. It showed up in spin classes, brunch spots, airports, and every retail store with a return policy. And with that breezy trumpet hook looping endlessly, it gave even the most chaotic day a little burst of beach vacation energy. It's bright, it's catchy, it's relentlessly optimistic, and honestly, the world could use more songs this annoyingly joyful. Sister Nancy, Bam Bomb, 1982. Sister Nancy's story kicks off with the kind of cosmic accident every artist secretly dreams about. Imagine making one track, walking away, and then waking up decades later to discover rappers, DJs, pop stars, and producers are all sampling your voice like it is a sacred relic. That is the magic of Bam Bam. It is the song that refused to stay put. It practically packed its own suitcase and toured the world without asking permission. You can almost picture Sister Nancy hearing it in a store somewhere and thinking, please tell me they at least spelled my name right. What makes Bam Bam so unforgettable is the way Nancy delivers every line with a calm confidence that feels eternal. She was not shouting. She was not begging for attention. She was just vibing with the kind of energy that said, I know exactly who I am. That self-possession became its own kind of power. The track has the bounce of classic dancehall combined with vocals that sound like they were carved out of the Jamaican sun. It is catchy without trying too hard, which is probably why it never left the cultural rotation. Producers kept sampling it because the song does half the work for them. What really pulls people in is the timelessness. Somehow, Bam Bam works in hip-hop tracks, club remixes, and chill playlists. It is one of the most recognizable reggae dancehall hooks on earth, despite Sister Nancy only having this one major hit during her active career. She made one song and accidentally became a musical blueprint. To this day, younger listeners hear it for the first time and say, wait, this came out in the early 80s. Yes, it did, and it aged better than most humans, including me and probably you on a rough morning. Eddie Grant, Electric Avenue, 1982.
No, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher.
You know a song is powerful when just one line can turn a room full of tired adults into a choir of enthusiastic teenagers. Eddie Grant pulled that trick off with Electric Avenue. The moment someone belts out, we are gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, people who swore they were done singing for the night suddenly have lung power again. It is a rite of passage at this point. You cannot call yourself a music lover if you have not shouted that line at least once. The universe will not recognize your membership. Electric Avenue is one of those rare tracks that feels fun on the surface while carrying something heavier underneath. The beat is bold and catchy with that unmistakable reggae fusion groove that was ahead of its time. You can dance to it without even meaning to, yet the song is rooted in something far more serious. Eddie Grant was responding to social tension, unrest, and inequality. He rapped sharp commentary in bright colors, which is probably why the song still works today. It speaks to the tension between joy and frustration, the desire to celebrate while knowing the world is complicated. What makes Grant stand out is his ability to deliver a political message without making the track feel like homework. His voice carries a sense of urgency mixed with charisma. He sounds like someone who has lived through what he is singing about and still believes people can do better. That sincerity helped the song become a global smash. It was everywhere on the radio, on television, on dance floors, in cars, and at barbecues. It became the kind of hit that refuses to fade because it strikes both the heart and the hips. Even now, new generations discover it and immediately understand why it never left the cultural playlist. It is timeless because it tells the truth while still giving you something to move to. That wraps up our run through these unforgettable one-hit wonders. Each artist left a mark that is still echoing today. You might not hear their names every day, but their songs refuse to fade. They pop up at parties and playlists and movies, and sometimes right when you least expect them. That is the beauty of a true one-hit wonder. It shows up like an old friend and instantly lifts your mood. Keep these tracks close because they remind you that one moment of magic can last a lifetime. Now, go play your favorites and enjoy the vibes.